We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And with John Collins back in good health, they are extremely excited to have him back in the lineup.
Well, I mean, that was a short leave of absence, and now that they have him back in the fold, we'll see if he can pick up right where he had left off.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Holiday trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Tatum.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Porzingis with the block. Holiday left side. Out to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. And here's Holiday. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williams with a clean look. Another miss by Utah. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Left side, Porzingis. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Pass to Kessler. And it falls over the rim and in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Now, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Will Hardy.
Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, George. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Outside, Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams for 3. Boston leading by 4. Tatum drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Kessler. And he gets the bucket.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Up top, Tatum. He's got 8. Back to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. It's White on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz trailed by 4. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now Tatum, after Lowry Market misses from long range. Now Tatum, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Drew making the game look easy with that 3.
And here's George, following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Pass to Markkanen. It's Williams, high post. Back to Markkanen. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Tatum down low. He's got 8. And the dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's George. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Sexton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Greg, Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by George. Stolen. Hart with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's George. To the paint. Out left to the wing. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Hart. Hasn't made one yet. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Sexton. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes he can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Now, here's Richardson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Sexton's shot is good.
They're D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Harris. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Bucket is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Hart. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Jazz lead by 2. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Richardson outside. Lets it fly. Collins grabs the miss.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 2. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Collins. And it's White with the rebound. Boston trailing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, D.A., for sure. Bridges with the steal. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Creating the turnover that leads to the break. Bridges is so disruptive on the defensive end.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And here's White. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aids, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Clarkson outside. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. It's White on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off for Porzingis. Utah trailing here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Shoots a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's White on the wing. A rebound by the Jazz.
points. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers. But
whoa! Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. Stolen by Kessler. 3 on 3. Kept alive. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Holiday, and it's blocked. Here's Sexton. And it's White with the rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum down low. Bridges outside. He takes it in. Here's Sensabaugh. He has yet to score. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Taking matters into his own hands, Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Here's Collier. Back to Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Porzingis. Holiday up top. 5 points in the game. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Here's Collier. The teardrop falls in. Collier's got it all tied up now for Utah.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Here's Richardson. Over to the left wing. Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And George, here we go. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Al Richardson. Harris outside. Pass to Hart. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. On the wing, Williams. Off target from outside. It's Hart on the wing. Takes it inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Celtics have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Pass to Duarte. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Markkanen. Over Horford. The Jazz with another miss. The Celtics with the lead. Richardson with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Duarte. Off target with his 3. .129 left in the first half of the game. And finished off by Williams. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Richardson outside. This one for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Williams. Now Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Sexton. And Boston with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. .35 seconds left here in the second. Out to Harris. Hart with it. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Williams. Here's Terminenko. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. From Delta Center. Back in a moment.
The Celtics, 42.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Outside, George driving to the basket. Kessler, no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Bridges for 3. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Here's Williams. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
Left side, Tatum. And it's sent back by Kessler. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Pass to Sexton for the lead, and he's good on the three ball. Sexton's got 9.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Out to Porzingis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Coming right back with the 3. Porzingis, I love how competitive he is.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 for the field.
The kick out to Tatum. Three-pointer. Back to Holiday. High arcing shot. Kessler with the rebound. Utah trailing here. Pass to Collier. Here's Hendricks. 6 points for him. Over Bridges. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And it's Utah with the rebound. It's tipped. Outside, White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Bridges, right side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
A tight game here in Utah. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Collier. And it's off from three-point range. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Hendricks pulls it in.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Back to Holiday. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Here's Collier. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Hendricks. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. White wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now, here's Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's on Porzingis.
First team foul.
Such a menace closer to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Pass to Richardson. Now here's Horford. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trailed by 4. Paxton on the wing. 10 points for him. Kessler with it. Defended by Hart. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. In the corner, it's Richardson. A three-pointer, no good. Clarkson outside. Knocked loose. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That one misses. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. The 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Over Horford. The Jazz with another miss. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Hart wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trailed by 5. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Richardson outside. Over George. Utah with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Dermanenko. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Hart. No good on the triple. And it's the Jazz's ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Dermanenko. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Richardson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Pass to Hart. .135 left to play in the third. Horford's shot is good.
And Horford is a selective shooter, but he's fantastic at knowing when to attack inside.
And here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Clarkson. To the inside. There's Dermanenko. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Jazz have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:10 left to play here in the third. At the elbow, Horford. Now, Hart. He's got 6. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz trailed by 4. George looking around. Outside Collins. 5 on the clock. Over Hart. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Celtics leading by 4. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Richardson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
His first personal foul.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
The line for the
The Celtics shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw off from Richardson. Jazz trail by 6. Shot by Collins, no good.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Pass to Collier. Clarkson looking for an opening. There's a screen by Collins. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They're up by 6. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. Outside Collins. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And that one falls for Collins. The Jazz making a switch here. And so Collins nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Left side, Tatum. Excellent D there from Williams. Jazz trailed by 6. Here's Collier. Pass to Clarkson. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Collins. Takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Collier. Pass to Dermanenko. Just 5 on the clock. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Tatum. Tatum blasting through them on that drive.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
Outside Collins. Here's Collier. Guarded by Holiday. Pass to Williams. On deep. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Inside. Here's Collins. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Bridges with it. Out to Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Clarkson outside. Off on the layup.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Good on the triple.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Up top, Tatum. Outside, Holiday. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. Jazz trailed by 10. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Tatum down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside Collins. There's a screen by Collins. Williams' shot is off.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Takes it from 10. And again, it's Boston converting.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Dermonenko. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Collins adds a two-pointer, and he hits the jump shot.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Right side, Tatum. Here goes Tatum. Takes it off the glass. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Third personal foul.
That free throw missing.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Celtics leading by 13. Now here's Richardson. And the basket is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Clarkson. A three ball. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Wasted no time on that one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Hart. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Left side, George. Kessler. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Harris outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Jazz trailed by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Yep, that one goes in there. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. And here is Hart. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Utah. It's a 16-point game. Here's Markkanen. Sweet little floater. Al Richardson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up.